is Orange Tree Deli. Joyce owns it. Fantastic deli.
Yes.
Best sandwiches ever. Oh, they're good, they're good. And then go down another half a block, and you're on the left-hand side, right by the corner.
Yes, we're in between Orange Tree Lane and the freeway. You can actually see our building from the freeway, a big 2-story building. Mm-hmm. It's a 30,000 square foot building, so it's pretty dominant out there.
Yeah, it is big. And see, and plan a 2-day event here, one in the Loma Linda store to get all your linens and all of this.
Right.
Then the next day, after you get something to eat and you have comfy shoes, then you go over to the paper supply over on Orange Tree Lane, and bada bing, bada doom. Hopefully before the event you'll get it all done.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, being able to, again, accommodate us to tell it a little bit about our history and our business. We are involved with real significant events in people's lives, and we take it very seriously, whether it's a 2-year-old birthday or your wedding or a fundraiser. You know, they're all very serious for us. We work hard for your party.
And you've been around for so long, and you have a very good reputation.
Thank you.
And that's what brought me up. And how I met Ray, if anybody's curious, is over at Shannon Hills Golf Club. A couple of months ago, they had the bridal shower show for all the weddings and this and that. Now, I've been in his shop a number of times through the years, but the first time we actually met face-to-face was at that bridal show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you, Bev.
Right back at you. All right, so everybody sit tight. And Ray, Rob, sorry, I'm looking at Ray.
I'll take it from here.
Right. Rob,
we got a guest.
Who is it?
We got Rhonda from Restless Designs.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing?
Hi, Jeff. I'm doing good. How about you?
We're doing good, and welcome to the show. And now you're welcome. Now since we're talking about summertime and all that good stuff, what do you have to offer to all of the customers for summertime when it comes to the web and the YouTube and the Twitter and all that good stuff?
Something that I'm working on is for some clients who would like to get web presence, but they don't want a full website with, 10 pages and so forth. I'm working on a one-page deal where people would just like to have web presence, and what it is, it's a one-page website that is has their information about their business or whatever it is they're trying to make, have more exposure for on the web. And that special I charge like $225, and that includes a domain name, which is a name they've chosen for their business, and 1 year of hosting, and then the one-page design so that they can get up on the web and see how it brings more business to their company.
That's really cool. And,
yeah,
and I got to tell everybody in the whole wide world and beyond, Rhonda is the gal that does my web, the YouTube, the Twitter, the Google, my business cards, all my flyers, my letterheads. I mean, this girl does it all. And I met Rhonda, God, how many centuries ago was that?
Oh, it's been a long, it seems like I've known you forever, Bev.
Yeah, I know it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is, because we got this rhythm. We got to know each other's and talking about all the funny sounds that we were talking about, computers and cars and stuff. I can say something to Ron, and she goes, "Oh, I know what you mean. Don't worry about it." Yeah, and
the other thing you were asking about, like I know you mentioned that I set up, I'm kind of like a social networking guru. I'm not saying that I'm like expert at everything, but one of the things I've done for you recently, Bev, as you said, is I have set Let's Go Shopping with Bev on YouTube. You have a YouTube channel where your shows are placed, and then I have set you up so that you have a Facebook page for Let's Go Shopping with Bev, and you had to have a Twitter, so there you go. So anyone that's interested who wants to see what's going on with you can go to your YouTube channel. And guess what your YouTube channel's called? The Shopping Divas.
Really? Yeah. I was trying to think of another joke on that one. Yeah, and that's what it's called. But, yeah, she does all of this. And I know a lot of people that deal with her. from the mountains down to the ocean, from west to east. I sound like a History Channel here, But yeah, the woman knows her work, the quality, and when she says she's going to do something, you better believe it's getting done. And it's fantastic. I just love it. And now,
thank you.
You're welcome. Now, what are the new things that people are asking for the summertime?
Well, one of the things is that has nothing to do with my websites or anything like that, but I don't know if you've ever heard of Groupon. Have you ever heard of Groupon?
Yes, I did. You want? Yeah, Rob is shaking.
I love Groupon. I'm always buying stuff on Groupon.
Are you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
It is awesome, and I just have to share it with everybody because it is a place to find all kinds of fabulous deals from 50% and even higher. My family, we just did a family photo shoot. And on Groupon, we found a special deal. Well, for $249, we got it for $19. Wow. And we met a photographer at a beautiful park that was local to us. And our whole family, we got to spend a little over an hour, and they shot a bunch of photographs. And when it's all done, we get to pick out an 8x10 and I think some 5x7s and some wallets. Plus, we get to view a digital disc so that if there are any extras that we like, we can order some more. I mean, that's not a bad deal.
What do you mean that's not a bad deal? That's a fantastic deal. Yeah. And when you were talking about, real quick, when you were talking about the photos, tell us the one about when you're all up in the tree. That's what I want to see.
Well, the park was in Orange County, and it was, they're beautiful, like, oak-type trees that have the branches that come out. So we were allowed to, set up our own poses because we know our family. And so the grandkids got into the tree and were sitting on the branches, and then all of us, the grandparents and the parents, we all kind of went around the bottom of that tree. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that came out, because that was kind of a fun one that, you're not going into a studio and have this, painted background behind you. We're in the real tree.
Yeah, that sounds so cool.
Yeah, it really does. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you're going to have to show us, show everybody about it.
I will. So I recommend Groupon. I've been a member of them for, about a year and a half, and I have, purchased a few little things. But that was one of the greatest ones that I've seen so far. And, I'm looking at it right now, and there's a 51% off a hot air balloon ride at Wilson Creek Winery. And it's regularly like $400, and it's $198, and, all kinds of neat things. There's whale watching right now in Dana Point. It's regularly $25 for $12. And, so there's a couple summertime things for you to do that I found on Groupon.
Now, the one for the whale watching, is there a time frame on that deal?
Well, what it is you view the deal, which I'll click on it right now, and it tells you that this expires April 30th, 2014, and it says experienced crew guide, the sightseers on a 2-hour evening tour to catch views of scenic seascapes and blue whales. So what it does is it gives you, what you do is you read about it, it gives you all the details and all the fine print, and you can even ask the question on the website too. And so there you go.
Now that's...
It's awesome. I'm sure that if there is like a cutoff date or something like that, they'll tell you.
Now that's Groupon. And when one goes... Now, one goes to the computer, and what do they just type in Groupon, and they can get right to their site?
Yes, it's Groupon.com, and that's spelled GROUPON.com. And then what you do is I selected Inland Empire because this is where I live, and it'll show you the listing of the latest different types of Groupon offers, and you can look at all deals, new deals, and then it has food and drink, events and activities, beauty and spa, fitness, health, home shopping, and just plain old shopping. So look at it. It's got even a shopping.
Yay! Well,
yeah.
Well, I know what I'm going to be doing Sunday. I'm going to do some snooping on that. This fantastic stuff. See, that's why she's a genius when it comes to this stuff. You know, she's my guru over there, and like you're my computer doctors, you know, and then like Dr. Alan Borgen is my guru. He's the one that got me in radio and television 10,000 years ago. So I have all these little gurus running around here, you know. Yes, and Rob, you're one of our gurus. Yeah, he's laughing and thinking. Okay, now, Rhonda, you want to bump out your contact information, darling?
Sure. My name is Rhonda, and my website for web design is restlessdesigns.com. I am also a digital artist, and one of my latest ventures is selling my digital art, and I have all of my art on a website called restlessd.com, and that's restless, D as in dog.com. And you can see my digital artwork and so forth. So, and if you want to call me, my number is 951-522-8757. And I do websites for little businesses with big dreams.
I like that. And also, when you were talking about your website with all the paintings and everything else and the graphics, what about the poems?
Oh, I just recently started up a Facebook page where I am posting the poems that I've written over the years, and most of them go with images and so forth. So if you want to see that on Facebook, it's facebook.com, and it's Restless D Poetry. And that's Restless D as in dog poetry at Facebook.
That is pretty cool. And your phone number one more time.
951-522-8757.
All right. Well, Rhonda, thank you so much for your time, sweetie. And I will be talking to you next week. And, yes, on Sunday, I'm going to play on the computer, and I'm going to get that Groupon thing. I got to see this. Hey, guys,
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Hey, guys, you going to go on that group thing?
Just as long as that 50% off isn't 50% half full balloon.
Nice.
All right, well, Rhonda, thank you so much. Say hi to the family for me. Have a good weekend,
Thanks,
and I'll
Rhonda.
talk to you next week.
Will do, and thank you, Bev. And you guys have a great rest of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now, Randy, we have Gail on the line, but let's talk a little bit about your second store, on the paper goods store on Orange.
Right. It's a party paper goods store, very specialized with a. I'm going to use a term more upscale with a lot of variety of choices. The colors and themes with regards to any kind of event, a special event in your life. It might be your anniversary. It might be your daughter's wedding coming up, or a baptism, or a quinceañera, or communion, a first communion. There's specialty papers for all of that, as well as in our division, our special service division. You can do special printing. We can make special posters for you, banners. We can imprint on stickers that can go onto your water bottles or your wine bottles. Our balloon decorating center has all kinds of wonderful balloon decor that you can come in and take a look and then build your own colors and balloons that you want for your event. We have a wonderful staff over there. They are really customer service oriented and a great store. It's not just a shopping cart store. It's a shopping experience store.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and you're staying, right? We can talk to you a little bit more?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. And Ray and Josh, real quick, what's the name of that program?
The Tech Walk.
And when is it going to be?
9 a.m. Saturday mornings,
And
right here.
Which Saturday?
Starting this Saturday.
And the show is about?
Basically, we walk you through and kind of tell you all about the newest technology, how you can make technology work for you, and it's going to be a very interesting thing. We're going to